Hey everybody, Truman here, coming in with a new episode of the Weekly Word. This is going to be episode 34. Today is Friday, May 26th, and I made a trip to Lexington today to MARGAUX Farm to visit our new filly, just to kind of get her routine, talk to the trainer there, and just basically see how she's doing. And she's doing really well. So we got good news for her. And you'll see how she's doing when you see her in the video. So.
And that was it. So.
When I went to that race at Moon Valley, it was take the Kentucky Derby Breeders' Cup atmosphere.
Oh, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. I went out to Newcastle for opening day at Newcastle races, and it was madness. It's fantastic, though. It's so nice to see. And we'll bring her out.
Watch yourself.
There's so many young people in it over there, and it's just... She's Brandon and Allie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Comes up to the Woodbine sale quite a bit and shops up there. Brandon, yeah, they're good horsemen. They're not afraid to lean on them.
I was going to say, we had a connection with some girl that let me go get the other.
I thought they'd run away here real quick.
The other two did. Maybe once she gets her other buddy. Sweetheart. Small, you get in with a good group, you learn a lot.
And it doesn't break your back.
Exactly.
And you get a good feeling. The only problem is a lot of them that buy one share think that they're, trainers Bob Baffert and
yeah, exactly. I was gonna
Oh. Okay, that's the new filly. She's out in the field with two other fillies, and they just kind of roam around and eat grass and have vacation time. And that's what they're there for. So she's just going to relax there, and they will start her back under tack there, meaning they will start riding her again down there at MARGAUX, and then they'll bring her back here to trackside where I am now, because I'm checking on Faction Cat and Gray Ransom. And I think I saw someone ask on the page if we can go there, and what I'll do is once she starts jogging again there at MARGAUX, we'll do if you guys want to, we'll do a field trip and we'll meet out there for a little bit, and we can see her ride around. I want to thank Amanda at MARGAUX for showing us around today. She gave us a little tour. It's a beautiful farm, and she had a lot of good information for us, and also talked to Dermot, who is basically the stable manager who has filled me in on what our Group 3 filly has been doing down there, which got a good report from him. So thank you, Dermot. Thank you, Amanda. And Margot was great. Very welcome. So I'm at trackside right now, and they are, let's see, what are they doing? They just brought a horse back who raced, so I think Perfect Execution raced today, but I'm not sure how he did. But you guys want to, let's feed Peppermint to Faction Cat and Gray Ransom. There's Gray Ransom. Hey, Bubba. Hey, Bubba. I'm going to get a Peppermint out. I can see him back there. He's going to try to bite my shoulder, probably. You don't want to get bit by one of these horses. There he goes. Can y'all see that? Yeah. Good Gray Ransom. Okay. Look at Patrick's Day, looking all swole and big. Come down here, there's Perfect Execution. And here's Faction Cat. What are you doing? Oh, he's drinking water. Let's see if I can get him to come out here. Hey, Bubba. See there, he'll bite me. The new filly's nice. She will not bite you. She's really gentle. I kind of like that. It's a good change. Although little Jordan wouldn't say she's gentle. She threw her off the horse. But yeah, the boys and girls are a lot different. Let's give Faction Cat a Peppermint, and then we can talk about maybe the races we have picked out for Faction Cat and Gray Ransom. There you go. Yeah. They'll let you pet him when you got a peppermint. When he's got a peppermint in his mouth. And sometimes you get him to play with this ball. Then you can pet him all you want, well, as long as he's got that something in his mouth. Otherwise, he'll probably try to bite you. And you gotta be quick. You gotta be cat-like when you're dealing with Faction Cat. But yeah, just kind of wanted to bring you guys that's Perfect Execution. Just wanted to kind of give you guys an update and let you know what's going on, especially with the filly, because she came up here, and I was kind of surprised that she came up here to the training center, but she rode up here with Oatfield, another horse from Florida, and kind of just, Jordan wanted to kind of just see how she did. And I thought she would go straight to vacation, but brought her up here, and she was just, you know, the horses get stressed when they go for that fast time in the breeze shows at the auction, so I think it's good. We'll get her a vacation and then bring her back up here and let her go back into training. Because training for an auction is a lot different than training for a race. When you're training for a sale or an auction, most of them have breeze shows or under tack shows where they breeze 1, 2, 3 furlongs, and the consigners, they get the horse. That's their only job. Their sole job is to get the horse ready to breeze 1 furlong or 2 furlongs as fast as they can. And they did that with our horse, which a lot of people think, oh, that's not great for racing, but it's part of the game, and we're lucky that we are able to get the horse at a good price like we got her, and give her a break and let her relax a little bit. So Dermot told me today that she's been putting on a little bit of weight. She's you know, behaving well with the other fillies, and they just looked like they were having fun out in the field. So it was a nice trip to the farm today for me. And like I said, we'll go out there one day when maybe when she starts getting saddled and ridden again, rather than just being on the farm. And her routine right now is she gets let out of her stall every day about 3:30, and she goes out in the field with 2 other fillies, and they're basically there all night. They stay out there, and then they come back in the mornings and get their feed, and yeah, it's pretty cool. And Dermot told me that it's how it's been raining these last few days. He said when she gets a chance, she's raring to go out there in the field, and it's a good sign for us that she's curious and active, and so far so good with her. And I wish I could call her by her name, but we don't have her name yet until probably on Monday. I'll post it. But yeah, guys. So and I think if you've paid attention to the pages, you'll see that Gray Ransom. We're going to try to enter him into a substitute race on June 2nd at Churchill. And if that race that came out of the book, if that race doesn't fill, then we might have to race in Indiana or maybe Ohio or anywhere we want to, really. Anywhere we can find a spot for him and that Jordan thinks we would be a good fit. So, is that all for today? Well, I'll talk about Faction Cat. Faction Cat's doing well, and one thing about FC is I'm not disappointed in him, but I'm a little bit. I had higher expectations for him as far as his speed figures this year, which haven't been where he was at last year. And I know he's only had 3 races back, but I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, he's healthy and everything, but it's clear that he's not at the level that he was at last year. So, which is kind of a bummer to me, and I wish he was. Like I said, I had higher expectations for him. I'm not mad at Faction Cat or anything like that, but I just, And one thing I think you'll know about me is I don't really set expectations for the group or for you guys, whether it's good or bad. But me personally, I expected a little bit more out of Faction Cat, but I still love him. I'm still fun to watch and fun to be around. And I think the race for him that Jordan has picked out is a substitute race too, which is like on June 10th. And if that race doesn't fill, we'll basically have to keep waiting for our chance to race, maybe in a different race. But it'll be between probably 6.5, 7 furlongs, maybe 6, could be a mile. We have a lot of options for him, but we'll see how the condition book plays out. But when it's like that, guys, it's not going to be a long notice before he races. It'll be kind of a short notice. So please pay attention to your emails. And one thing you can do is, like, I don't have this personally, but like on Equibase, they have a virtual stable, I think it's called. You can sign up for that and put Faction Cat or Gray Ransom in your virtual stable, or put Jordan in there as a trainer, and it'll notify you. You'll get a notification email anytime they work out, anytime they are entered to race, and probably like how they I'm not sure, but maybe how they finish the race too. So think about that if you want to get notified immediately. I know some people on our website have that because, like, they know before I do when there's been a workout sometimes, so they'll post it really quick. But I haven't done that. I don't like to get a lot of emails. Like, I get enough at work. So that's one reason why I do these videos, is because I think you guys don't want to get an email, and I can relay more information to you this way than I could ever do in an email. So yeah, get the virtual stable if you want those immediate notifications. But I don't have it, and like I said, if you stick with the website, you'll always be up to date. So I think that's all for today, guys. It's been fun, been a fun day. Thank you, MARGAUX Farm, and I'm sure you guys will want to come out there when she starts running out there, which will probably be about middle of June, I would guess. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, we'll go out there in one day and hang out and meet the filly and the farm. I know a lot of you guys live in Central Kentucky and want to come out there, so But it is a secure facility. You can't just like go out there and like start roaming around on everywhere. But guys, this is it for today. This is the Weekly Word episode 34. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys at the track.